Welcome to lecture number 4. In the last class, we learnt about the software quality. We also learned that whatever software we are developing, it should be bug free. There should not be any defects in the software. In the last class, we also saw the interrelationship of software attributes. We are just naming all these. We are taking this Cuprimda model: capability, usability, performance, reliability, installability, documentation, and availability. We also saw the model. So one parameter for different applications, different software product are being developed, and there are different cases in which one attribute is supporting and other maybe not be supporting. We also saw in the last class the simplified representation of waterfall development process. Means whatsoever we are developing, at each stage we should get the feedback so that it can be corrected at that level only. So this was all about what we learned in the last class. Today let us see a different term. It is a very important term in the software quality. That is, let us have one question: what is the secret of success? Let it be IBM company, or let it be something like Motorola, HP, Hewlett Packard, and there are so many companies which are at the top level, at the international level. So what is the success? So as we are learning this quality, so there is a one term that is nothing but the total quality management, isn't it? What is the thing that is making the company success is they are having this. They are not just particular about one aspect. They want the whole total quality management. So the term total quality management was originally coined in 1985 by the Naval Air Systems Command to describe its Japanese style management approach to quality improvement. So what it tells, the term has taken on a number of meanings depending upon who is interpreting it and how they are applying it, isn't it? It is not a just specific term. So the thing is, it has got a broad spectrum of application and meanings and its terminology. It all depends upon who is interpreting it and how they are going to apply it, isn't it? However, it represents a style of management aimed at achieving long-term success by linking quality and customer satisfaction. Obviously, isn't it? So, it the management means it should be aiming at long-term success so that finally the customer should be satisfied. Basic to the approach is the creation of a culture in which all members of the organization participate in improvement of processes, products, and services, isn't it? So everyone involvement is important. All the member of the organization should participate in the improvement of processes, in the improvement of product, and in the improvement of services. So then only we are going to achieve this total quality management. So we have, just for your information, there are so many MNCs, international companies. I have listed HP, IBM, and Motorola. Since in 1980, many US companies have adopted this TQM approach to quality. So this approach, this TQM quality, has been adopted by so many US companies in late 1980s only. So the Baldrige National Quality Award, established by the US government in 1988, highlights the embracing of such a philosophy and management of the style. The adoption of ISO 9000, you might be knowing that ISO 9000 as the quality management standard by European Community, and the acceptance of such standards by the US private sector since recent year further illustrates the importance of quality philosophy in today's business environment, isn't it? So when we an analog example we can take as a different institutes are there. Just to improve the quality of the education, we have got that NBA, National Board of Accreditation. We have ABET, we have Accord. So many things are there. They are just focusing on the quality of the required parameter. So in the computer electronic industries, examples of successful TQM implementation include, see, these people, these companies, they have applied the TQM model, isn't it? One is the HP, the Hewlett Packard's Total Quality Control, TQC, they tell. And we have got the Motorola's Six Sigma strategy and the IBM market driven company. Why I have listed only three companies means these three companies, they have got their own set of management, and they have got management policies, and they have applied this TQM approach, total quality management approach. So, in fact, Motorola won the first MBNQA award, means Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award in 1988, and IBM in Rochester, Minnesota won it in 1990. So these company, they have already received the awards just by accomplishing the total quality management parameters. So the Hewlett Packard's TQC focuses on this Hewlett Packard's HP company. We all know, mostly we know for HP for the printers. So they focuses on key areas such as management commitment, leadership, customer focus, total participation, and systematic analysis. Each area has strategies and plans to drive the improvement of quality, efficiency, and responsiveness, with the final objective being to achieve success through customer satisfaction, isn't it? In software development, the software quality and productivity analysis program is one of the approaches to improve the quality. So this HP, they have got their own TQC, total quality control, in which they are having the whole plan, the whole drive is to improve the quality, the efficiency, the responsiveness, and finally satisfaction, the satisfy the customers. So this is the approach used by, adopted by Hewlett Packard. So when we come to the Motorola, see, the Motorola has, it has got Six Sigma strategy. You might be knowing this Six Sigma. If you have studied this software engineering in previous classes and the previous subjects, you might be knowing what is this Six Sigma. We have got six things, isn't it? First we are going to define, and second we are going to measure, we are going to analyze, we are going to improve, we are going to innovate, and finally we are going to control all these parameters. These are the Six Sigma. They are called like the Six Sigma, the six parameters which are being focused to in order to achieve the quality. So Motorola's Six Sigma strategy focuses on achieving stringent quality levels in order to obtain total customer satisfaction, isn't it? This Six Sigma strategy they are using just in order to get the total customer satisfaction. Cycle time reduction and participative management are among the key initiatives of the strategy. Six Sigma is just not a measure of quality level, isn't it? Inherent in the concept are product design improvements and reduction in process variations. Six Sigma is applied to product quality as well as everything that can be supported by the data and management, isn't it? So this Motorola, it is adopting the Six Sigma strategies in order to achieve the total quality management. So when we talk about the IBM, I think which may be the biggest company. So what the IBM is telling, the IBM has got one key theme. Customer is the final arbiter, is the key theme of IBM's market driven quality strategy. The strategy comprises four initiatives, isn't it? As we have seen in Motorola, we have got six parameters, Six Sigma parameters. Here we have got four initiatives they are taking. The first is defect elimination. Second is cycle time reduction. And the third is customer and business partner satisfaction. And the last is adherence to the Baldrige assessment discipline. Baldrige is nothing but we have got one standard, isn't it? Just now I have told you that is the MBNQA, the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality, isn't it? So they are adhering to some standards, isn't it? These four things they make up the strategy for the IBM company to achieve the total quality management: defect elimination, cycle time reduction, customer and business partner satisfaction, and finally adherence to the standards of Baldrige assessment. So the TQM, the total quality management, can be summarized as follows, isn't it? There are four things. The first is customer focus. The objective is to achieve total customer satisfaction. Customer focus includes studying customer wants and need. We have to study what actually they want. They're gathering customers requirements and measuring and managing customers satisfaction. This is, we are all, everything we are focusing on the customer. The first thing is customer focus. The second thing is the process. What the process tells? The process is to reduce process variation and to achieve continuous process improvement. This element includes both the business process and the product development process. Through process improvement, product quality can be enhanced. The first is customer focus, the second is the process. What is the third? The third is human side of quality. The objective is to create company-wide quality culture. Focus areas include leadership, management, commitment, total participation, employee empowerment, and other social, psychological, and human factors. See, these are all related with the human behavior, isn't it? Human side of quality. So, in what way best quality we can do? It all depends upon how our commitment is, who is leading the project, and whether the employees are empowered or not. And there are so many psychological factors also. So, the human side of quality, it is to create a company-wide quality culture. It focuses on many things such as the leadership, management commitment, total participation, employee empowerment, and other social, psychological, and human factors. And the last is measurement and analysis. The objective is to drive continuous improvement in all quality parameters by the goal oriented measurement system. There should be a system, there should be a goal in order to achieve that goal. So there should be a continuous improvement in the system. So the total quality management can be summarized with these four terms. The first is customer focus, process, human side of quality, and measurement and analysis. So the same thing has been shown in a diagrammatic view. The total quality management process, we are focusing on the customer, we are focusing on the process improvement, human side quality, and finally there are some metrics, there are some models which we are going to adopt. Metrics, model, measurement, and analysis. The whole thing, what is shown here, the same thing has been depicted in a diagrammatic way. So we have got, see, when we talk about so many models, isn't it? Various organizational frameworks have been proposed to improve quality that can be used to substantiate the TQM, total quality management philosophy. The specific examples are, we will see in the slides, the plan, do, check, and another is quality improvement paradigm, second one. The third is Software Engineering Institute, SEI CMM, and the last is Lean Enterprise Management, isn't it? These all four we are going to see. The first is Plan, Do, Check, Act. What it is? It is based on the feedback cycle for optimizing a single process or production line. It uses techniques such as feedback loops and statistical quality control to experiment with methods for improvement and to build predictive models of the product. So, what are these? These are nothing but the quality standards. The specific examples means these are the various frameworks which are being used, the frameworks which are being used to achieve the total quality management. The one is plan, do, check, act. The whole process, it depends upon the feedback cycle. Depending upon the feedback, they are going to develop, they are going to improve. The second is the 6 fundamental steps of quality improvement paradigm are the first is, these are the 6 things, the 6 steps we are taking in order to implement the quality. Characterize the project and its environment. The second is set the goals. The third is choose the appropriate processes. The fourth is execute the process. The fifth is analyze the data, and sixth is package the experience for reuse. So the first example what we saw is the plan, do, check. And the second framework is quality improvement paradigm, isn't it? This quality improvement paradigm, it is characterized and it has got 6 things, the 6 steps in which we are going to improve the quality: characterizing the project, setting the goals, choose the appropriate process, execute the process, analyze the data, and finally whatever experiences we are getting, we can reuse the experience. Now we get the third is SEI CMM framework. The software engineering institutes and capability maturity model is a stage process improvement based on assessment of key process areas, which represents a continuous process improvement. The approach is based on organization and quality management maturity model. The goal of the approach is to achieve continuous process improvement. So how they are achieving the goal? They are achieving the goal by defect prevention, technology innovation, and process change management. So this is one of the framework that is being used for total quality management. The first is plan, do, check. The second is quality improvement paradigm. The third is SEI CMM model. In this model, how we are doing? We are checking for defect prevention, technology innovation, and process change management. So we are applying this strategy in order to achieve the quality. The last one is lean enterprise management. The fourth framework is lean enterprise management. It is based on the principle of concentration of production on value added activities and the elimination or reduction of not value added activities. So this approach is one of the important approach, isn't it? So this approach has been used to improve factory output. I have not written, I have forgot something, so it is missing. So the principle of concentration, the lean enterprise management is based on the principle of concentration of production on value added activities and the elimination or a reduction of not value added activities. Through this approach has been used to improve the factory output. The goal is to build software with the minimum necessary set of activities and then to tailor process to product's requirement. The approach uses concepts such as technology management, human-centered management, decentralized organization, and quality management, supplier and customer integration, and internalization and regionalization. So this is one of the important framework. Basically what we can summarize is, see, in this thing we are differentiating 2 things. One is value added activities and one is not value added activities. So in the whole process right from start till end, what we have to do, we have to concentrate and we have to improve this, we have to entertain these value added activities. At the same time, we have to eliminate those activities which are not value added. That is the basic principle of lean enterprise management. So we have got the four frameworks, isn't it? We have got the four frameworks in which we are going to adopt this strategy for quality, total quality management, plan, do, check, and quality improvement paradigm, and SEI CMM, Software Engineering Institute and Capability Maturity Model, and the last is Enterprise Lean Enterprise Management.